Hey y'all, welcome to our first ever Get Ready With Me on the A&B Queen channel. Today, we are getting ready as our boys, our iconic boys, because we're doing Sleepover Part 2 later today. Wow. We're gonna go through the process of how we do our makeup, and in case anyone's interested, and we're also going to be discussing hot topics from our channel as we go.
Like what?
We're gonna talk about like our favorite CMB moments and like video moments and stuff. Also explain how we do stuff, because like I think especially for you, it'd be helpful to share how you do your scar because everyone does it differently.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drink this and then we'll go. Just
Made our iced coffees, so we're good. It's a little bit, it's kind of warm in here, but
It is warm. I'm sweating to death. Do we have hay fever?
hay fever. I also have extremely dry, cracked lips. Oh, and was it Cass that got us all the same? Yeah, Cass actually got us this awesome lip mask. It's the Laneige one. We're beauty vloggers now. And I honestly, I don't know what I'd do without it. I wear this as like a normal lip balm because I have like chronically dry lips, and it's one of the only things that kind of gives enough relief for me to put other stuff on during the day.
I'm interested to see what foundation everyone uses because...
Do you guys not use primer?
Nope. Oh, I forgot about my primer. Thanks for the reminder.
I just use this green stuff because, I don't know, I just grabbed it one day and I think we were in the same Rexall together when I was up this Milan.
Milan. Oh, it's Milani.
Oh, I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur. I don't use this every day just because, I mean, it depends on what we're doing. And since we're shooting, like normally when we're going to be on camera, I like to use it because it kind of keeps my I don't know if it actually does anything, but I like the way that it feels. Oh, this stinks. This smells bad.
My foundation?
hands
No, my
smell
foundation smells really bad.
That's your foundation?
Yeah, it smells like paint.
Is that?
Is it okay? I don't know.
I'm gonna use the Misha Magic Cushion. I just got a refill last weekend, so it's nice and wet, nice and fresh.
I'm using Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Rose Ivory because it's the closest thing to my pink skin that works. And it smells like acrylic paint.
Oh my god. I don't know about that.
I've been using it for like 6 months and I haven't had any issues, so hopefully that's fine.
I use the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear in shade 405, which is porcelain, and it's still slightly too dark for me depending on the time of year.
We should talk about our newest CMV.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Oh, the Death Note.
The Death Note one, which we told Gucci Galoshes and frickin' Seishin and Bumble Prince about at KatsuCon, but like that was something that we tried to keep secret because we're like so crazy.
We're not very good at keeping secrets, so.
Nope. It's like the first CMV we did to a song. Like that's one of my like favorite My Chemical Romance songs of all time. So I had a lot of expectations and like.
Yeah, like we actually put a little bit more effort into that one than we normally would.
That one's not 100% goofs, whereas like all the other ones are 100% goofs.
I mean, it's still goofs.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Big goofs, for sure.
Everyone really liked your Ryuk makeup.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, squad.
I had no idea what I was doing when I went into that, so I'm glad that it turned out. It looked a lot better on camera than it did in person, let me tell you that. I was a little bit textured.
Yeah, editing the Death Note CMV was really easy, which is normally a good sign. Like if it's hard to edit and find good moments, I know the CMV is not as well done as others. But yeah, your guys' performances in the Death Note CMV were...
It was kind of our...
It was your debut.
Debut, kind of. Yeah, we don't normally lip sync.
By the way, for my concealer, I'm using this Makeup Forever stuff. It's like really good. It's a pro sculpting palette. It's really expensive. So like, even if it isn't good, I'm gonna finish it. Because I'm not wasting my money.
Mine is good and cheap. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. It has a little squishy cushion on top.
I'm still working on my foundation.
Oh! Mostly because I think I might have used a little bit too much, so I'm just making sure that it's, you know, pressed in there and gonna look smooth on camera. Oh, I'm also priming my eyelids with the Fenty eye primer.
Yeah, me too. I think we all use that stuff.
I use the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless Concealer. I think one of the hardest things about doing cosplay makeup is sometimes once you have too much on, it's really hard to just take it off and start over, and like I do prefer to wear a little less, but then also you run the risk of things being picked up.
Or looking too much like an egg.
Or looking too much like an egg, yeah.
When cosplayers are first starting out, they do not touch contour. It's all white, just like...
Yeah, no, and we were the same way, and I think like that's it's something that contour is scary, but it's something that's worth practicing. Same with like blush and things, because you do want to add depth to your features without like going over the top. But you can go over the top, and honestly, I like that style. I think some people really pull it off.
Yeah, especially like a strong nose contour. Like I stay away from it because I can't do it like confidently, but like when you do it well, it's really nice. You know what I say about our cosplay group?
Yep.
We're not attractive, but we're funny, and people just have to notice us.
Yep. We're not sexy or hot or attractive. But we got a lot of sense, a big personality.
We got big personalities.
Alright, what are we going in with now? Blush? Or do you want to do eyes first?
I like to do my eyes first, because if anything falls on my skin, then
I actually need
to... Let's talk about our BNHA videos that seem to be getting the most attention. Specifically, we'll start with the first Silent Challenge one, which I think we filmed this time last year.
The funniest part,
yeah.
Their first one?
Yeah, I think it was this time last year.
the improvement, the glow up.
Oh,
Can we
wigs.
talk about the wigs in that video? I look like a 12-year-old boy.
And Bakugo's mom.
And I also look like Bakugo's mom at the same time. But it looks like we filmed it like 5 years ago.
That one is our most popular one, which is really funny because we had the most fun filming that one.
Yeah. That was our first one. That was the first time we ever filmed something that wasn't a CMV.
That one, the filming was like, we filmed for like 4 hours.
Yeah,
because I had so many challenges, like.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, the challenges.
But they were really funny.
And fun to do too.
Yeah.
Like I almost died eating that jalapeno because I thought that. I think Destiny got that.
I got it first, and it was like, really bad. And Marcy was like, "Ooh, it's probably not that bad. I eat jalapenos all the time," and put like 5 of them, and then died off screen.
Yeah.
And came back. We had to bring Marcy back. Like it was difficult.
Yeah.
I didn't handle it very. I only had one. I don't think that challenge, me doing that challenge, didn't make it into the final cut of either of the.
Did it make it in the second one or no?
I don't think it did, but I also struggled quite a bit with that one.
So for my Todoroki scar, what I usually do, a good layer of blush, your favorite kind of mid-tone, not too pinky, almost like blue tinted blush. Just do like a full landscaping, kind of get it down there. And then I find if you have like a palette of red eyeshadow, has a literal ton of different shades. That's what you do detail work in. I'm not personally a fan of the scars that look shiny, almost like real scars. I'd rather just like a color change, like a soft kind of smooth color change for Todoroki scar, but that's just me.
I'm next level awful at eyeshadow, so every time I do it, it's a new way. It's a new exciting trick.
Yeah, I'm learning something new about my makeup every day. And the nice thing about Bakugo is that it's not that far off from my regular makeup routine. The only difference is that I don't put on as much foundation and I don't contour.
I guess we can talk about our next most popular video, which is this first sleepover one. That one has a very interesting story because when we finished filming, we were like, "Oh my god, this is so bad!
This is the worst video we've ever made." We really tore into ourselves in that one.
Yeah, we're bad with that sometimes. We finish filming and we're spent emotionally, physically, mentally.
We're trying to get better at it.
Yeah.
We're trying to realize that it's not always bad.
And we just thought it was awful. But when it came to editing, like that one was also really easy to put together, and it was really funny. The magazine bit was so funny. The Mad Libs went on forever, and that's why we're not going to do it this time. And the makeup part, I don't know.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. A fun way to wrap it up. We actually don't know how we're gonna end this one, so look out for that.
Yeah, our summer party video was very unexpected. Like, I'm really surprised by the numbers. It still pulls in. Like,
thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
We love the support. Honestly, like if you like that kind of stuff, tell us because we'll make more of it. If we do any more silent videos, we'll probably have to come up with a new format, and maybe also not have how many people? 6 people on set.
Yeah.
Which brings me to the next video I want to talk about that I was thinking about today. The multi-camera
Probably our worst actual
cooking video. We couldn't speak to each other for a little while after that.
We have a second video that I can't even edit and put out. Because
it will never be released.
the energy of that video is bad.
My favorite part.
hostile, boring, hot,
Annoyed. My favorite part of that second video, I will say, because I did film part of it, there's a whole part where we forgot to turn the microphone on. This is something that we always do. Is the microphone on?
Yeah.
We forget to turn the microphone on, and there's a whole scene, like it's like 3 minutes of just Marisha and Colin fighting, but it's all silent. I really want to do something with that clip. I think that we should dub it. I wore contacts. That was one of the first videos that I ever wore contacts for a video, and then I realized that they don't really pick up, which is why some of you have probably noticed I don't wear contacts. Also, just I don't like the way they feel, and like my vision is bad enough without something over top of my eyes, so if I can avoid it, I typically just don't wear contacts at all. And I think that's just something that cosplayers should be able to freely say. Like, I think that you shouldn't be judged for not wanting to wear contacts, because when it comes down to it, you can just do that stuff in photo editing if you really want to have the proper eye color or whatever, but when it comes down to it, like, do what's most comfortable for you.
I literally can't wear contacts, so I'll never wear contacts, ever. Because my eyes are, I have dry eye issues in the first place. So I understand completely.
Yeah.
Also, I'm good at Photoshop, so we just fix your eyes in post.
Yeah.
Well, except for like videos, but whatever.
Yeah, that's our trade secret is almost 100% of my red eye is done in post, except for Soul Eater and the one cooking video.
We should talk about our most recent photo shoot that we did. Our spring one that's still kind of coming out.
Yeah, that was really nice actually.
We got a backdrop, we color coded, we had fun.
Like, in terms of cosplay, like, because obviously everyone kind of knows this, like, if you're a cosplayer, you have to be skilled in many things, like sewing, freaking designing, makeup, filming, etc. My biggest weakness, I think, is when it comes to photo shoots, and that one was fun.
I think I like doing photo shoots because it's a more controlled environment, and I know that I'm picky about the way that I look.
Mm-hmm. You're really good at photo shoots, and Marcy too. Marcy, when you're wearing something and you're just like the Todoroki Prince one, and you're just like feeling yourself.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah, when you
Marcy
feel
gets-
good about yourself, like, you emanate that and it's easier to look good. Love yourself, because you'll be more attractive that way.
No comment. Okay, well, that's the best they're gonna get today. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. Time to mount the wig. This wig's gotten very flat. I think she needs to be washed too.
I think all of our wigs need a little bit of servicing. That's one thing that I think that we are trying to actively improve on is our wig skills.
Yeah, Marcy's the best at wigs. and
Marcy's
I-
our wig expert.
I personally have zero patience when it comes to doing wigs.
I have a threshold for my patience.
Yeah.
So I can lightly style things. A lot of the time when I'm trying to actually style things, I give up and I brush it out, and then I end up liking it because it's fluffy, and I like my
Love a fluffy wig.
wig.
I think we're ready to go. We got an hour until Kirishima comes over.
We should make some dinner.
Make some dinner.
I'm a little hungry.
And yeah, we'll see you guys in the sleepover. Thanks for sticking with us if you were here the whole time. And we are doing a Q&A. I know we said that at the beginning of the year. We are doing that eventually. We just have to get around to doing it.
Yep.
So, yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for subscribing, and peace.